Hello everyone, my name is Humper555, you can call me Dumbfounded. What the hell are you guys doing? Seriously. What the hell are you... I haven't even started yet. And you've already got us 47% of the way through a level 2 hype train. Why? Why? Guys, I'm not sure if you're aware, I hit my fundraising goal. You don't need to give me anything more. That's not necessary. I assure you that is not necessary. Stop. I may have been visited by the lead salesman just before stream kicked off. I did offer him to J Price. I believe J Price is AFK. So he was he decided to close down his shop early. Let's put it that way. He was persuaded to. His llamas weren't so happy about being persuaded to shut. No, bad chat, no. Having been on the receiving end of Tango's no bad chat in the past, yes. Very familiar with that. Right, before we continue, Scotsman, thank you for resubscribing for 4 months. Cosmic Dancer, thank you for resubscribing for 22 months. Elkhorn, thank you for the 100 bits. Cosmic, thank you for the ridiculous 1,000 bits. Chew, and I cannot stress this enough, chew. Exapol, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, going to Dan Grice, Keranon, Onkel Rooster, Haybud, and the Forsaken Scout. If you got a gift sub, please enjoy your emotes, and make sure to thank Exapol. Thank you, J Price, for the 300 bits, and thank you, True Purple, for the 100 bits. And hello to everyone in chat whose names I didn't just read out. I love you all. You are all fantastic. Hold on. Except for one person. One person is not in my good books. One person is in my very bad books. And that is why I am not happy about this. At all. This, for those that don't know, was the doing of one mythical star. I do not deserve this! Now, I don't know what's in there. And I have been given strict instructions by multiple members of the Cove that I am not allowed to use this. For those that don't know, I have a free cam mod. I am not allowed to use this to look in that box. I have been instructed by Mythical to disable my subtitles. So for those that may have missed it, I normally have subtitles in this corner. I have them currently switched off, so I can't get a hint as to what's in there before I hear it. So I now need to break in there and find out what Fluffy, and apparently Fluffy's family, because apparently Fluffy has a family, I need to find out what's in there. Now, the impression I get is that it's quite dangerous, because Mythical keeps telling me not to die. Which suggests that I'm probably going to. At least I would if it weren't for the fact that I'm now wearing full netherite armor and carrying a totem of undying. Now, I have been told to take care of Fluffy, which means I'm not allowed to kill Fluffy, and I'm going to try and avoid killing Fluffy. Because traditionally prank mobs only have the one mob. I've been also instructed that I have to go in through the side. No going in through the top. I have to go in through the side. And Mythical's playing Jaws, because of course she is. I'm just going to wait for that to finish, because it's still very long, because it's the one thing that I haven't actually... I'm nervous! I am justifiably nervous! How are you? Hi, J Price! Right. I heard something. Hold on a second.
Brave Sir Robin ran away.
No!
They're pandas!
Away, away.
I didn't!
When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and
No.
fled. Yet brave Sir Robin turned about
I
and
didn't.
gallantly he chickened out. Bravely taking
I
to
never
his feet,
did.
he beat a very brave retreat.
Oh,
Bravest
lie.
of the brave Sir Robin.
They're just pandas. Why have you given me so many snotty pandas? Seriously, more than half of these pandas are snotty. I cannot believe you, Mythical. I am so getting you back for this. I cannot believe you. And yes, I did just shut them back in the obsidian box. For the record, where did I put the other box then? Who are the pandas meant for? That's the real question. Who were the pandas actually intended for? Because whoever the pandas were meant for, they've probably ended up with the thing meant for me. So they should probably be very careful opening their box. Regardless, we now know that it's pandas in there, which means that I am probably at some point going to be building a train carriage for pandas. Hello, axolotls, poking your heads through the stairs because your AI is weird. I fell off the train. Didn't mean to do that. I don't want to swim through the water. Thank you, Scotsman. What would I do without you guys keeping track of all my many failings? Right, so today, if you did not read the stream title, we are going to be digging the tunnel through this hill. Now, granted, I don't know how long this tunnel will actually be, because I want it to go all the way through the hill. I don't quite know when it will reach the other side. I think somewhere over here, in fairness, but I'm not certain. So the first thing we need to do is figure out how many blocks tall it needs to be, and really it should have... Hi. Probably suffer from imposter syndrome, count them all yourself and feel far worse? Yes, probably, Scotsman. No, Cosmic, I'm going to build them a train panda sanctuary. I'm not wearing my elytra. I mean, I have no problem. I'm just wondering... Right, let me figure out roughly what height I need this to be at first. So, let's see. Do I have anything in my inventory? Nothing useful. So, I'm currently stood on 79. So, if we go over here... 78, 79. So, I believe this is 80. So, really... that needs to be where we dig out. And then we kind of want to go... What do we want? Do we want to just have it so it'd be touching the edge? It wouldn't be touching the edge of the tunnel. There would be some clearance. So really, it needs to be... yeah, here. Because I don't think the train goes... Actually, I'm not sure. Let's see. No, it does. So it needs to go out one more. The tunnel needs to go out to here, I think. So the tunnel should be... let's see. This one. So this should be the full width of the tunnel. Okay. So that should be the full width of the tunnel. This is... Is J-Press still around? Ah, there she is. I would agree with you, Scotsman, except it's a metapod. It's useless. And it doesn't even turn into anything. At the very least, Magikarp can use its use of it. If you train it up enough, it turns into a Gyarados. Metapod just turns into a Butterfree. It doesn't even turn into anything useful. Does it even have a decent amount of cash for sale? No worries, J-Price. Right, real life always comes first. Once we've dug this all out, I will put in like a stone brickwork kind of tunnel. But that's once all this has been dug out. This bit needs to come out. You know what would have been smart? If I'd set up a beacon. If I'd set up a beacon, that would have been very smart. But I didn't. Because I am not smart. Hold on. I have 3 ender chests on me. I have my beacon. Ba ba ba. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get that iron block back. Come on, there we go. Bacon beacon. Bacon beacon. Right. Yes, so, news in Hunter's life. Well, the big thing, that you're actually, the only thing you're probably interested in is, as I mentioned, I hit my fundraising target. I have now ordered all the parts, and all but one component has now arrived. The only things I'm currently waiting to be delivered are the RAM cards. Everything else has been delivered. You're not getting a picture until everything's arrived, so you're going to have to wait until the RAM cards arrive. But I just wanted you guys to know that I do now have just about everything, and I will hopefully be building my new PC, I want to say, this weekend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If all goes to plan, I want to build it this weekend. So, yeah, just thought you might like to know. I believe the top block removed should be Y80. J Price. So, is that... What am I looking at? Looking at target block Y80. Leave Y80 in place and dig everything below it. Y80 is the current bar of dirt that we've got up there. Oh no, that's the wrong key again. Half expected the missing component to be the CPU, but RAM is just as important. No, the CPU arrived today. I was a little worried because Amazon wanted me to provide a password when it was delivered, and they had never asked that before. So, and then they didn't send me the password until I was in the office today. So, I couldn't even text it to my neighbour because I don't have my neighbour's phone number. So, like, what was I supposed to do in that situation? Fortunately, I could send it to my parents, who got home about 5 minutes before it was delivered. So, it wasn't an issue in the end, though it very nearly was. Have I built a PC before? No! But I have done some individual components before, so I have a rudimentary understanding of what I need to do. I should hope so. I work in this I work in the IT sector. Anything taken over about 100 will result in them doing that, and they won't send it till just before. Yeah, it was frustrating that they didn't give me any, like, they told me about the password last night. They sent it to me this morning after I got to work. That's not helpful. Granted, it was slightly my own fault for wanting it to be in, wanting it to be delivered on Monday when I'd forgotten that there would be no one in. But still, that will be exciting. Yeah, I have some familiarity with how to build a computer. I'm not going into this as a complete noob, but I've never built an entire one. No, I do understand that, but it wasn't sent out for delivery last night. It wasn't dispatched this, and it wasn't so that, like, I can forgive the password being sent this morning. What I can't forgive is the fact they didn't tell me I was going to need a password until last night. Like, they had said that someone would need to receive it, that they couldn't leave it, which, yeah, okay, I get. But I just took that they didn't mention a password until about 10:30 yesterday evening. That's not helpful for me. Telling me that someone needs to be in gives me the impression that I can leave a note to say, please leave with my neighbour if there's no one here. And I am willing to sign that note to prove that it's from me, but didn't tell me that I was going to need a password for it, which is completely useless. I didn't dig up any higher because J Price was stood on it. How did that sheep get there? It's no longer there. Where's Screwy? I need Screwy for this. Because there's a tiny ravine in this hill, and a few passive mobs have ended up inside it. So now they're just spilling out everywhere. Chicken! Hunter's new chicken! A Minecraft evil ravine of evil. It's not evil. Now, this horse, on the other hand, is looking very suspicious. Even sounds suspicious. Whoa, horse! No, I don't want to hit you with the pickaxe. Love when you order from Amazon, I always get a knock at the door at 5 AM every time. I haven't had that yet. I've had knocks at 9 PM, but never at 5 AM. They've always delivered at what could be conceivably construed by a more reasonable person than me as a reasonable time. Now, personally, I don't view 9 AM as a reasonable time. I view that as too early. But that's just me. I appreciate that that is not the average feeling of 9 AM. But 9 AM on a Wednesday is too early. Honestly. I don't care what the people think. For me, it's too early. And for some reason, you're not allowed to set times. I'm allowed to set days, but I can't set after such and such a time. Which, I guess I understand why, but it still bugs me. Because I'm the sort of person bugged by that kind of thing. There we go. If you're new here, I don't like leaving stuff lying around. I really don't. I don't need any of this stuff. Okay, for some reason I read that as the horse that got in your lunch earlier. Scotsman. I'm not quite sure where I got the word lunch from in that message. But that's definitely what I read. I was trying to figure out how a horse got in your lunch. And if this is in Minecraft or real life still. Oh, yes. Ooh, lunch. You're not a Tesco shopper then. The speedy of the next day delivery don't deliver in the house. No. Thanks, Pax. Make me seem like a real jerk. I don't like next day delivery. Even when it's free. I've never liked next day delivery. I rarely utilize next day delivery unless the next day would happen to be a Saturday, and they rarely do next day deliveries on Saturdays. Which I don't have an issue with. Next day delivery is often day that Hunter is not in the house. Day that Hunter cannot guarantee someone else is in the house because they have already made plans. So I prefer scheduled day delivery. Unfortunately, I didn't schedule the delivery very well, but that's on me. But it's not so much the fact that I can't choose exactly when, it's that they don't give you much in the way of notice. Like, it's the companies that say, we will give you an hour's time slot the morning of, which is useless for most people. I mean, for me, I don't work from home. I don't work from home. I can't always guarantee my dad will be in. He has other things going on in his life. I can't expect him to just drop everything because I've got a delivery coming. So I just find it a bit strange that they're so cagey about roughly, like, they must know the courier's route before the morning of, because the courier's already set off by the time you get the text. Sorry, this has turned into a rant about deliveries. I generally don't blame the couriers themselves. I appreciate the couriers have a fairly tough job, and they're being lent on quite heavily by their companies. So I tend to take quite a lot of issue with the companies in question. But I often don't pick the courier. Like, I don't pick the Computer Orbit use DPD. They just do. Hello! Hello, J-Price. Just run around grabbing more stone. Because what I really need is more stone. Careful, you took some damage there. We get estimate day of delivery, then that morning we get a message saying it's on board for delivery, then like 10 minutes before they're at your door they will say it will be there in an hour. I've had Amazon deliveries that have said will be dispatched next Tuesday or something like that. Will be dispatched within a week. And then like they might say this will be delivered next Thursday. It's currently Monday. And then it arrives the next day. I cannot stress, that is more annoying than anything else. Telling me it's going to be delivered later in the week, and then it shows up the next day. And I know it's a first world problem to complain about something being delivered faster than you're expecting. But how useless is that information? Telling me that it's going to be delivered at one point, and then it just arrives several days earlier. Like, what if I'd not been in? I despair when I find out something I've ordered is using every good chance I'm not going to get it. As someone who's been dealing with courier systems for years, you're giving them way too much credit. The system barely works. Again, I don't know how much is the individual couriers and how much is the overall companies. I appreciate you're more familiar with them than I am, Pax, so you probably speak from more experience. But I'm never sure how much is the overall company and how much is the individual. So I'm generally willing to give the individual the benefit of the doubt. But that's the stance I take with a lot of things. I give the individual the benefit of the doubt and hold the larger entity responsible. I'm trying to think of an example that's not too inappropriate to use in a family-friendly stream. I can't think of one. So I apologise, I cannot give an example. Load it when I want this delivered on this day and it arrives not on that day. Yeah. It drives me bonkers. Because, like, why did you even give me the option? Or why did you tell me? Every courier I'm in the catchment area for is really good, so it's very changeable, I think. Yeah, no, I think it is partially also for some companies dependent on just the courier you end up with. What was weird on Saturday was that DPD were delivering. I had two things coming from Computer Orbit. I had the case and the graphics card. And PAX is immediately going to correct me and tell me it was actually the PSU, not the graphics card that I was getting from Computer Orbit. And the other one was from eBay. Regardless, I got the case and either the PSU or the graphics card from Computer Orbit. What? Oh. And the Computer Orbit stuff was being shipped by DPD. Okay. Fuck off. Sorry, language. On Saturday. No, on Sunday. I keep getting my days muddled. Saturday was eBuyer, Sunday was Computer Orbit. On Sunday, I received a parcel from DPD.
Language.
From Computer Orbit. Thank you, Cosmic. That contained one item. And I was confused because I'm thinking, I swear I ordered two. So I go back to my texts and realise that I have two different texts. Both saying Computer Orbit, but both giving me different time windows. And what's happened, I assume different warehouses or something. Something like that. It's coming from different warehouses. But, Elkhorn. But what's ended up happening was one item came earlier with one courier, and the other item came later with a different courier. They're both from Computer Orbit, they're both being shipped by DPD, but they arrived with different couriers at different times. And I'm just like, what? Why would you... They're coming to the same address. Why would you not ship them together? And now, again, it could be a case of they came from different warehouses, and as such, they just shipped them with whoever was nearby. Like, fair enough. But it just seems so strange, because it just increases the amount of like work and things going on. It just seems so odd. The 100 plus license keys, each individually boxed, delivered on multiple pallets at different times. I'm sorry, what? That must be a joke, Scotsman. That must be a joke. It's got to be. I mean, at work, I've only been there since March, and I've already received 3 different shipping emails for something that's being emailed to us. I'm still trying to figure out why they send us shipping emails for something that they've... And the fun... It's funniest. The funniest time was the third time, the most recent time, when they sent me the shipping email for this thing that they're emailing me, after they'd emailed me the license key. The others, at least, the shipping email came through first, but not the last one. And I just could not figure it out. I just couldn't figure out why they were doing that. It just seemed like a waste of time. There we go. Now, here's the issue. I can't really move the beacon any closer. I can move it possibly... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I could actually move it closer. Maybe. I struggle to get the beacon in exactly the right spot because it would have to be on this... Yeah, the beacon would have to be on the line of blocks that doesn't have a gap in it. Which is Sod's Law, isn't it? Let's move it. I need the haste. I can't work without haste. I'm too used to having haste. Scotsman! Had it where you get the email saying it will be shipped on this day, but then I got the email saying it was delivery before the one saying it's shipped. Yeah, no, I knew why you'd done it, and that's why I panicked so much. Because I knew they were above me, so I'm like, oh crap, have they decided to jump down at me? Always forget how long these things take to tear down again. So, anyway, yes, so obviously, as I was saying, I've got pretty much all the parts. I know Joe Price is in the area, but I don't know where she blew up. It's fine. Okay. Just double checking. How was it my fault? How on earth was it my fault? How on earth did you manage to make it my fault? What kind of mental gymnastics did you do to make it my fault? No, it's just occurred to me. I could have just crafted more iron blocks. And then built a second beacon further down. Now that's a flex, just building a beacon every few feet, because the previous one ran out. And not even doing it so their ranges like overlap, you just build one on the edge of the previous one. Right. This is the central line. So we need... to do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, that's very distressing. Hold on. 2 blocks to that side. 3 blocks to that side. Oh, I see. I see what I've done. That was very bemusing. It's because this wall hasn't been bloody torn out. I'm not gone out 1 block wide enough. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Off by 1 error. Yeah, I hate being off by 1. It's the most painful number to be off by. Let's get the beacon back in place, and then it'll be quicker to tear up again. Anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. I've got the computer parts, pretty much. Once I've built the computer and got it all set up, and I'm happy it's all set up, I will be able to start streaming other games. I'll be able to go back to Subnautica, and possibly... and hopefully I'll start streaming Pokemon again. I appreciate I'm a bit hit or miss with Pokemon. And possibly, if you're lucky, I will start putting up another stream. If you're lucky. I'm making no assurances. I'm gonna stick with the 3 streams as the... This is happening. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna stick with the 2 streams as though this is happening. These 2 streams are scheduled to happen, so they will happen. There will be a 3rd stream, which is the Pokemon stream, that will be... that's why. How's that for skill? Haste 2. There we go. The Subnautica streams will be back to Saturdays. Pokemon will be moved back to Fridays. Minecraft will stay on Mondays, and maybe I'll put something else somewhere else in the week, but I'm not sure, because Wednesdays, I'll be perfectly honest, Wednesdays are the day my parents are guaranteed to be out, and as such, I kind of like to enjoy the fact that I have the house to myself. That's the introvert in me enjoying the fact that I can be out my room and no one engages me in conversation. Honestly. No, Elcorn, I have not. I'm going to get it all converted to pure stone. and work on it from there. I'm thinking though, because we've got a steam train, I'm thinking we'll keep the base of it, this sort of stuff. So gravel, cobble, gravel, cobble, andesite, bits of tuff interspersed in, but I might be a bit heavier on the tuff. And then what I'm thinking is stone bricks, but then deep slate and basalt bricks at the top to kind of represent soot from the chimney. Really need to figure out what a move that will look like. Having flicks back and forth between -1 and +1. I have a feeling most artists would hate you for that. Actually, I don't know. Let's ask one. Pax, how would you feel? Right, keep going, keep going. Hello, cow. Out you come. You know, the thing about the steam train tunnel, they have smoke holes normally. Don't worry, Pax. I'm making references to you. It's nothing bad. Elcon had suggested an emote for being one off on a build, being an animated emote that was switching between plus and -1, and I wondered how an artist might feel about that. And you're the only emote artist I know is in my chat, so. I figured I would ask you. I appreciate you're busy though, so don't feel the need to think about it and answer. Normally have smoke holes. Well, this isn't exactly an accurate representation. I'm not saying that's what I want. It sounds like it's what Scotsman wants though, so I'm going to point Scotsman towards mini-packs. Except I'm not, because that's not fair on Scotsman or Pax. No, it's absolutely fine, Pax. You don't need to apologise for not being super responsive or paying attention. Like, you're busy, you're working. I'm not going to hold it against you. I don't know! I'm beginning to wonder if Jay Price is wandering around with some wheat in her hand. And is actually doing it on purpose. I wouldn't be surprised. It's the sort of thing she would do, I imagine. I'm projecting there because it's the sort of thing I would do. Ow! What was that for? Not quite sure what I did to deserve that. No one is pointing anything at mini-packs. There's more cows! How are there more cows? I do not understand how there are more cows. Is that more daylight? Yeah, that's more daylight. Right. There we go. Get shy when pointed at. I thought you were just shy, Max. Oh, Cosmic, I'm aware I haven't made that announcement yet. I haven't forgotten that I need to make that announcement. I procrastinated making that announcement because I had friends around this weekend. Honestly, that is my only excuse. I had friends around this weekend, so I procrastinated the announcement that I need to make. I will make it soon. Sorry. You see, when a mummy cow and a shush, Mythical. Just because you're older than me doesn't mean you get to try and give me the talk. Yeah. I may have found something out about Mythical. I am so going to abuse this knowledge. But I will not be sharing this knowledge. Ow! Stop hitting me. Specifically trying to avoid hitting you. Okay, sorry, Elkhorn, would you like to? Just because Elkhorn is older than everyone, and I do mean everyone, doesn't mean that he wants to give that talk to people. And Elkhorn's just thinking, what on earth have I just been volunteered for? Oh, right. So I had an interesting conversation at work today because I had mentioned I was grumbling about the whole Amazon situation at work as well. I'm a grumbler. It's what I do. Firstly, my boss had pointed out that I should have just ordered it through work because I could have got it for cheaper. I didn't know I could order it through work. But also, and here's the thing, they started asking me questions about my streaming. Predominantly what I stream, and also why people, like, what's my thing, what makes my streams interesting. Now, first question I can answer quite easily. I can tell people what games I play. I can tell them that I stream Minecraft. I can tell them that I play a variety of games. Excuse me, I'm yawning. I am so sorry. But I mostly play Minecraft. But then I can't really answer the question of why do people come to my streams? Because I don't know why you guys come along. Then they started making suggestions that they were going to come to my streams. I've ranted quite a bit about my employment, about my place of employment. I'm sure you can all guess that I did not disclose my Twitch name. I did say I'm not telling it to you. I'm not sharing it, but I don't think they really care. Thanks, guys. I was actually hoping for a genuinely useful answer because I genuinely don't know what it is about my streams that you guys all like. I would quite like to know so I can keep doing that because I like having you guys around. It makes this a lot more entertaining, a lot more enjoyable. I have a lot more fun when I'm streaming Minecraft than when I'm just playing it by myself. Granted, often if I'm on my own just playing Minecraft, I end up in a voice chat with Pax. Often when Pax has their head in a laser. Should have said your Twitch username was Tubbo or Dream. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I just I wish I'd said, oh, I've got like 10,000 followers or something, and then just named like one of the hermits or something. Because none of them are particularly interested in Minecraft, so that they would not have. Holy crap! That's a lot of mobs. And there's that coal ore. I picked up my coal ore! I'm gonna have to go down there now. Hold on. Well, this wasn't as hard as anticipated. Just casually repair the shovel. My inventory is evidently full. Yep. Let's turn that on. And I'm just going to spawn proof down here. Whilst I'm down here. Because it needs it, and otherwise it's going to be absolutely crawling with mobs. And I don't want to deal with that, frankly. I don't even want to have to put up with the noise. Let's see. I don't think you guys realise you are not the strong ones here. Mumbo. I don't think Grian streams either, so I could have said Grian as well. Actually, someone correct me on that, because I feel like Grian might stream, actually, now that I've said that. Apparently I'm in range of the beacon. I don't know how I'm in range of the beacon, but apparently I am. That will be awkward when they go into that stream to talk to you and then work out it's not and then talk the next day. Hey, they show up in this channel, they're getting banned. So, that'll be an awkward conversation the next day as well. Why is this? How's this all been lit up? I mean, I could keep going, but I think we've kind of hit the point where I just need to say that's enough and go back up. Hold on. I'm stuck. Ah, no! I can't get out! There's a zombie there, I want to kill it. There we go. Oh, that was you! Okay. That's fine then. Bit late to this comment, but I guess your colleagues wouldn't be the sort of people who would accept being part of a friendly supportive community and the reason you stream. No, they wouldn't. They would be absolute twats. No, I'm not even going to apologise for that. Not that language. There is no other way to describe them. Like their behaviour and their attitude and everything. Like they're the exact sort of people I would expect the mod squad to just ban as a general rule anyway. Knowing me doesn't get people a pass on the rules. If anything, it means I hold them to a higher standard. Because if you actually know me, I'm able to confront you in person about it. Like, if you actually know me, it means I've told you my Twitch channel. I've told you the circumstances behind being able to be in my Twitch. Like, Addy and TARDIS Blue and Lumity, they all know me IRL. They all know that I have expect the same behaviour from them as I do from the rest of you. But I think my colleagues think that because they know me IRL, they'd be able to get away with stuff. How do you know they're not ready but haven't talked? Because they are not the kind of people to keep the fact that I am non-binary to themselves. If they were here, I would have outed myself to them at some point, and they would have already brought up my sexuality and gender. Like, that would have been a significant talking point already at work. So that is how I know. In fact, if they were here tonight, now that I've said that, my phone would already have buzzed. Not out. I'd have to get one out the ender chest. If you just give me a second, I'm just trying to make sure this ravine is all lit up. No, J Process, I've got one. Bye. I mean, it's almost full now. Oh, this stretch is not lit, there we go. Really, I should move the beacon again because we're out of range of it, but we're so close to the other end. The way you fly in caves reminds me of a fly when it's caught in a room. The window is open, it just keeps flying in the window and not out of it. Yep, no, that's me. I know I shouldn't fly in caves, but I do. I will not be apologising. Okay. I could do to move the beacon actually, so I will clear out this layer. And I'll put the beacon in there. There's never a good moment to actually stop for a moment and take a drink, because I feel like I always have to be talking. which I appreciate is not the case. But it's just like one of those things that, like, if I'm not talking, then I feel like that it's too quiet. I need to fill the silence with something. It's not silent because there's game audio, but I do sometimes wonder if I should try and set up music to play in the background. Like, I know Elkhorn, you have music playing in the background, but I've never really done it because I'm not sure. I can't. It bugs me. It's in the background and it bugs me, even if you guys might want it. And I can't get it to a point where it would be quiet for you guys, but also quiet for me, but not quiet for you guys on the starting, be right back, and ending screens. If any of that makes sense, I feel like I just word vomited that explanation, and it didn't actually make coherent sense. But I feel that about a lot of things, sort of. Well, it's a start. It's a start. Almost. I've just been looking at the mini-map. You can see when I'm actually underneath terrain, because the mini-map switches into cave mode. But then, when I go back under the sky, switches back to overworld view. If that was music you meant, then you need separate tracks like I had for the same reason. Well, the problem isn't so. The problem is more. Unless no, I suppose I could have it on a separate track so I can't hear it. That wouldn't be a bad idea. That would work. Really? Cosmic? Really? Did you seriously just do that to me? Break time. I have a knock sound for that. There's no need to scare me with a train whistle. Like, you can just knock me. That's absolutely fine. That's what it's there for. Like, not. Regardless, as Cosmic has rightly pointed out, it is time for me to take a break. Just a few minutes away from the screen to get a stretch, rest my eyes, top up my drink that I've barely touched, and let ads run. You folks should all take a break as well, just so you don't get a headache from staring at a screen for so long. It's only a few minutes, so please do take it, because your health is important. And I will see you all very shortly. Welcome back, everyone. There is still a cow in this tunnel. Surprising none of us, to be perfectly frank. I don't know who Frank is, but we're perfectly him. Ginger, resubscribing for 22 months, and I am just now realising that's almost 2 years. That cannot be right. That can't. When did I swear I became an affiliate in 2020? No. When did I? No, I started streaming in 2021. So yeah, no. I became a. No. It's absolutely fine, Joe Price. Thank you for your help. Thank you so much for your help. You've made it so much faster. Hold on. When did I start streaming? 2021. So I went affiliate in 2022. It's now the end of 2023. What? How? How have I been streaming almost 2 years, an affiliate almost 2 years? That's just what? I don't know how I feel about that. Really not sure how I feel about that. Sorry to have caused a time crisis. I've not heard of the game Time Crisis. Ah, because that's a lower slab. There we go. Right, let's see. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I used to have fun with that game. I will have in about 3 years. That doesn't... I don't quite follow that conversation. It's an old arcade... Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm too young. I be too young. Which I'm sure people will be thrilled about. Haste to power. Okay. So this bit is supposed to be removed. Time travel was being witty. Oh. The other end, the creeper messed it up so the ceiling isn't. No, it'll be fine. I'll figure it out. Thank you, Jay Price, for all your help. Right, there we go. Yeah, strangely for once, Scotsman, neither was I. Which is unusual for me. Very unusual. What's also unusual is the fact that it's the start of November and I bought Christmas decorations on Saturday. Well, I say Christmas decorations. Decoration. I bought some holly LED lights. So, well, I think they're LED. Yes, they are. So they're like holly leaves, and then the red berries are red LEDs, which I'm really excited to have up. Yes, Smith. Yes, I am. I enjoy Christmas. Yes, we do. I'm very excited for it. I really like Christmas. Like, I'm not ashamed to admit it. Not a big fan of certain Christmas songs. Mariah Carey can go jump off a bridge for all I care. Actually, no, in fairness, that's a bit harsh to Mariah Carey. That specific song, however, can definitely take a hike. It is overplayed and not as good as people think. But apart from that, I really enjoy Christmas. And I'm excited for it every year. And I enjoyed it when I worked in the pub, which how the hell did you get there? You're not just a sheep. You're a Jeb sheep. You're a named sheep. How did you... Oh, you've come through here. Wow. I am impressed. I'm missing chat. Ginger used to love Christmas. What happened? But yeah, I enjoyed Christmas even when I worked in the pub, which I know a lot of chefs don't enjoy Christmas. But I did because, and so did the others, because we didn't work Christmas Day because the kitchen was closed at the place we worked at. But also, it was different. It was different, and it was fun to do something different for a change. It was stressful, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. It was so stressful, and there were definitely flared tempers at times. But at the same time, we enjoyed it. And one thing we always did, and I always loved, was the fact that on Christmas Eve, which granted I didn't work, but on Christmas Eve was the last day of our Christmas menu, and we would all sit together for a drink afterwards. I would be there even though I wasn't working, because I would have come. I didn't work Christmas Eve because that was my family's. Like, we did a Christmas meal with some family friends. So I would have the day off for that, but then we'd all have a drink together to see like the Christmas menu off, and that's like, I loved working there. I know by the end I was getting quite grouchy and grumbly about it, but at its peak, like midway through working there, I loved it. I will not deny it. I loved it, even if at the time I would sometimes get very frustrated with it. That is why the sort button is there. Right, sort again. Stone. Okay. Stone. Stone. Okay, I still need another shulker box. Worth a try. There we are. I'm one of those people that will just put a Christmas hat on the Halloween stuff and say it's Christmas. Used to be a family visit time. Now my parents are dead and I can't travel, so I'm pretty much here on my... No, okay, that's understandable, Ginger. One of those people... No, Cosmic! No, we haven't. We're still talking about Christmas. Look, Halloween is over now. It's time to talk about Christmas. Halloween is over and Bonfire Night is over. The UK has no more holiday. England has no more holidays between now and Christmas. Christmas is the next thing on the calendar. I've just realised that I was about to say the UK. The Scottish would disagree with me. What with St Andrew's Day. Now, granted, we don't always make a bit. Well, at least the UK, England, sorry, doesn't make as big deal out of their patron saint day. I don't know how the Scottish are about St Andrew's Day. I don't really know how the actual Irish are about St Patrick's Day. I just know that the Americans celebrate St Patrick's Day for some reason. Because their like great grandfathers were Irish or something. I've never understood that. Why, Ginger? Not to say that's a bad idea, but I don't want to adopt another country's holiday just for the sake of having something else separating Christmas and the rest of the year. Because that is the reason. Don't get much of that down this far south, though. No. Like, well, if we got snow, we don't. Sorry, it's hot days, and the only way to cool down is going to the beach, which everyone does that. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, Mythical. That's plenty reasonable. We don't get much snow here. We get a bit occasionally, but it's normally not until the new year, not until like towards the end of January sometimes. We've had it in December before, but it's very hit or miss when we're going to get it. There's no guarantees, so yeah, I don't expect white. I never expect a white Christmas. I would hope for one, but I don't expect it. Right. Okay. To have something to celebrate, we already have the commercial things of Black Friday and Cyber Monday pretty much. Maybe we need something to dilute the commercialism. You add Thanksgiving into the mix, you're not diluting the commercialism. I can tell you that now. You will just increase it. I can't say I understand why we have Black Friday and Cyber Monday over here, but the thing is, Thanksgiving doesn't, from a like historical standpoint, it doesn't make much sense for us to have it. I'm being just a bit blunt here. It doesn't make much sense for us to have a Thanksgiving. Whoa! Well, Cosmic will be happy. Yeah, that was a scary one. Shouldn't I be insta-mining these? Take that one insta-mined. There we go. Whoa! Do you mind? I'm busy. There we go. Yeah, this is another right axe. Sometimes it's insta-mining, but not every time, which is odd. Oh, dude, no. Go away. Stupid creeper. No, we've sort of moved off from Christmas now. Cosmic doesn't like talking about Christmas before December. Whether or not we agree with them is irrelevant. That's just how they feel on the matter. So, I will try and contain my excitement. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. But I will try and contain myself somewhat. I don't know what else to talk about! I was enjoying myself talking about that, and now I don't know what else to talk about. There we go. forgot there was a mangrove swamp over here. I didn't even realise I'd gone out that far. Apparently I have. Huh. Who knew? I knew I'd been over to this bit. I didn't realise I'd gone out over... Oh no, I must have done, because there's Ocean Monument there. Huh. Didn't realise I was level with it. I didn't realise that I was so much further north than the Guardian Farm. I don't know. I thought the Guardian Farm was further north than that. Hunter, we should build Christmas World on the other side of the Pride Hill. I would be inclined to agree with you, Cosmic, but I think the general feeling is that Christmas isn't just the one day anymore. I don't tend to view it as... Because of the way I celebrate Christmas, and this is just as a combination of the situation regarding my friend's situation, own personal situations, and my own working situation until fairly recently. My Christmas isn't just the 25th. My Christmas runs from December, well, from the end of November through to my birthday in February. That's probably why I get so much more excited for it, because for me, for most of my life now, Christmas would have already started by now. Both in terms of work and just general life stuff. I haven't this year, but I'd normally have already started buying presents. I'd normally already be arranging to meet up with people. Just by virtue of this is the only way I could actually see people for a time of year that I quite enjoyed. The reason I consider it as moving into February is because that is sometimes the earliest I can see some of my friends. So if I'm meeting friends and it's technically the time I'm giving them Christmas presents, I consider it Christmas. I know most people wouldn't. It's just how I view it. If I'm meeting up with someone to give them a Christmas present, and it's before my birthday, it's part of Christmas as far as I'm concerned. Because there's nothing. New Year is part of Christmas. New Year is part of Christmas. Let's face it. Apart from that, there is my sister's birthday and nothing else. Nothing else for me in January. No, I know it brings out the worst in people, Cosmic. I worked in hospitality for 6 years. I'm well aware that it brings out the worst in people. I'm very aware of that. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate. I am aware that there are some very, very stark negatives about the holiday season. I am. Don't make the mistake of thinking of my excitement for naivety. I am very aware. Be unofficially unemployed from 20th of the 12th, not 12th of the 20th, until the 3rd of the 1st. So I'm super excited for Christmas this year. I get an actual break from work for the first time in 7 years. Christmas is one day, but Halloween is a month long. Going to start saying that now. My Halloween starts on 1st of October and ends on the 30th of September. No, Cosmic. I love you. You're my friend. We disagree on whether or not on when Christmas should be celebrated, but you don't force me to not celebrate Christmas, and I don't force you to celebrate it. We just have a difference of opinion. That doesn't stop us from being friends, and you have every right to voice your feelings on the matter, and frankly, I'd rather you did. I occasionally need to be reined in. I like... Pax is well aware of this fact, that I occasionally need to be just brought back down to earth about the fact that I'm getting a bit off on a tangent about something that not everyone wants to hear about. So please don't ever feel like you can't voice your own feelings on something just because I'm excited for it. That's not how it works. Not how it works in my channel. Please bear in mind that this is not going to stop me from occasionally from occasionally getting all excited for it. But I do respect the fact that you don't enjoy it to the same extent that I do, by any stretch of the imagination. Like when I told you to... Yes! Yes, Pax! Like that! And literally every other time you've had to tell me to calm down. Which, now that I think about it, is far more times than I would like to realise and admit to. Can I? Yes. There we go. Ooh, coal. More coal. There we are. Like that, and then... can't quite... There we go. There we are. I am magic. I am putting blocks in too low down. I am foolish. My house doesn't actually decorate until after Thanksgiving. No, my house. I bought a Christmas decoration. I haven't done anything with it yet. I've bought it. That is all. I saw it and thought it looked cool, so decided to buy it. I have not put it up yet. I haven't put any decorations up yet. I joked about it. I'm not actually gonna do it. My decorations won't go up until the 1st. I just get excited before then. Right, and there we go. Now I can actually dig out this bit, which, now that I think about it, is going to take a really long time because I don't have haste for this bit. And it's a very awkward position where I can only mine blocks if I've got the exact right angle. That's going to get really boring really fast. There we go. This should make things easier. Probably having some white lights outside in a week or two, because it gets dark. Stone decorating the house. Tree on December 23rd. We wouldn't do the tree that late, but I'm aware that I said we would stop talking about Christmas, and we've continued talking about Christmas. Cosmic, I am sorry. I am sorry for that. When I said I didn't know what else to talk about, I was being genuine. I don't actually know what else to talk about. No, yeah. I enjoy the cheese. Yeah, the food. The food. Right, there we go. Guys, have we all missed the part where I keep trying to take us off the topic of Christmas, and everyone else is... I'm not even to blame anymore. Now it's just you guys. Seasonal and clinical depression act at this time of year. No, I know. I'm very aware of this fact, Cosmic. Whoop. What happened there? I just kind of plummeted. Don't quite know why. You're just talking about... Try again. There is not a plummet. There is just a fall. Come on. there. That one was intentional. You don't need to count that one. That one was intentional. Can I reach? Can I reach? No. Why can't I reach? There and there. Yep. There we go. Right. Alright, I'm just going to keep clicking until I run out of scaffolding. Oh! I forgot that there is actually a range on how far you can place scaffolding. So I need to watch all the post 13th season specials. Do I need to? Yes! Pax! Yes, you do! That is not a question that you should feel the need to ask. There is... Oh, wait, hold on. Post 13th season. No! No, you don't. Well, yes, you do. But also, no, you don't. It's complicated. iPlayer. Pax. We're in the UK. iPlayer. Fairly certain they're on iPlayer. I don't see why they wouldn't be on iPlayer. And I can't imagine you don't have a TV license. We're in the UK. Could you be more specific? Slowly, Elkhorn, because my beacon is... Hold on. My beacon is over there. I am not over there. Could you be more specific about the Dalek one? Because there's quite a few Dalek specials. Do you mean resolution? Well, yes. Okay, someone in the household has a TV license then, Pax. I was actually on the pillar. Who knew? I can't really look for you right now, Pax, but I'm fairly certain they should all be on there. I see no reason for any of them to not be on there. You know what, actually, this doesn't surprise me that you didn't have a TV license. You probably know all the loopholes to not have to get one. Yes, it did just reach a blue box, Scotsman. You need to catch up. Not on chat, on Doctor Who. Right. There are only two types of people in this world. People who watch and enjoy Doctor Who, and people who are wrong. There are three types of people in this world. People who watch and enjoy Doctor Who, people who are wrong, and people who used to watch Doctor Who, but they struggle with Chris Chibnall's writing. Three series! Eve of the Daleks is the one I'm struggling to find. Why on earth are you asking me to sign in? You should not be asking me to sign in, you stupid iPlayer. Yes, I know. I'm doing this on stream and you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I'm not apologising. It's very hard to find the specific Doctor Who thing you're looking for, because everything... No, it's on there. It's under season 13. It should be season 13, episodes 1 to 6, Eve of the Daleks, Legend of the Sea Devils, The Power of the Doctor. Four different people. People, you forget the ones who have never seen them. The people who've never seen it, still wrong. Watching television, sound my Cosmic, no, la 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 la. La. I don't want spoilers. Something's booked on my because the other two. Yeah, no, they should all be there. I've just booted up iPlayer on my computer. They should all be there. But yeah, no spoilers, please, Cosmic, for anything, because I need to actually get my ass in gear and start watching them. And I can't believe I've said that. I know I made the mistake of trying to kick things off from the very first episodes they put on iPlayer. Which, for those that don't know, they didn't put the first story on iPlayer because they don't own the full rights to it. How the BBC didn't end up with the full rights to the first episode of Doctor Who, I don't know. But the fact is they couldn't come to an agreement with the other rights owners, so they haven't put the first story up. So the first story on iPlayer is the first Dalek story, and I thought, really, that's the place to start. It's the first episode of Doctor Who that's really Doctor Who. But I have seen this episode before, a few times, and as such, it's predictable. And I struggle to rewatch things. I really do, unless something is really, 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 really engaging. I struggle to watch it more than maybe 3 times at best. I've watched these episodes multiple times. So, but normally I'm doing other stuff at the same time, except for the first watch. So it's not really something that I can watch again, as much as I love the episodes. And I've seen Edge of Destruction, which is the next episode. So I think I might be better off putting all the episode titles into a randomizer and watching them randomly. Because that is very me, let's face it. I mean, they won't be completely random. Like, there's the Key to Times series with Tom Baker and Mary Tam, and I would just lump that as one episode, one story, even though it's technically 6. Ribos Operation, Pirate Planet. I think that's 6. Why do I want to think it's 7? Why am I thinking it's 7 all of a sudden? No, guys, sorry. I should have been more specific. Spoilers for Tales of the TARDIS. I should have been more specific about that. It's Tales of the TARDIS that I don't want spoilers for. Third Doctor. Yeah, you can give me spoilers for the Third Doctor, that's fine. But Tales of the TARDIS are new episodes with old cast members. So I don't want spoilers for them because I haven't had a chance to watch any of them yet. Gags 2013. Welcome in. Sorry, I struggled to say 2 words then. I just had to say one of them several times. I don't know what's wrong with me there. That's as far as it'll go. That is a bow. That isn't very good for digging. Too much Who on the brain. Yeah, nah, there's no such thing. No such thing as too much Who. I keep doing that. What was I saying? Yeah, I can't remember how many stories there are on Key to Time. I cannot for the life of me think how many there are. As it is, I'm blanking on all but 2 of the names, which I'm quite ashamed of. Though I'm quite impressed that I remembered Mary Tam's name. A lot of people don't remember her name. I remember Lala Ward, who played the same character, but later on. Intentional jump doesn't count for fall. There we go. Here comes trouble. Hello.
Hello?
This is Elcorn95, the mighty Elcorn. You can find him at twitch.tv/Elcorn95. I had to get you a
How's
shout.
it going?
It's going. My brain isn't going as quite as fast as the digging is, but it's going.
Well, you know, when you got a haste beacon off, that's tough to keep up with.
I don't have a haste beacon at the other end.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing efficiency 5 netherite mining, which still goes decently fast, but my brain is still running slower. But I blame the Doctor Who talk. Do you want to hop in the group, because I can't actually move away from you at the moment?
Yeah, hold on. Oh. Didn't know how much chatting I'd actually be doing.
Oh no, that's absolutely fine. It just makes it easier when you do chat. I don't actually have to come up to you.
Me, yeah.
I have managed to hit the dirt section now, which is going a little faster. Thank you for the shout out for Elcorn and for Scotsman, and Cosmic has added a new command. Hunter says that was deliberate and we do not believe them. Oh, you don't believe me even when I tell the truth. None of you do, and I don't fully understand why. I tell the truth most of the time, and yet you guys are always surprised. Beginning to feel a bit like Jack Sparrow. And make that trouble double.
What are we, Team Rocket over here?
Meow! That's right! Elcorn!
What? Oh. Huh. I'm digging at the same level as you are. Don't blame me because I'm being more efficient with the scaffolding on the pillars.
Can you clean up, please, and stick it all in the shulkers at the end?
Sure.
Thank you. That doesn't mean clear up all the scaffolding.
But you didn't like where I put it.
Don't push your luck. I'm actually picking up most of this. I wasn't expecting to.
No.
I'm not patching up all the big gaps like this. I'm going to patch them up with stone bricks, I think.
Yeah, patch them up as you do your actual building.
But some of the smaller bits I'm patching
You're
up.
a little shy on space.
There's an ender chest full of shulker boxes there.
Uh-huh. Where did you go?
I'm still here.
Oh. That must have been Pax going by me.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Hello, Pax.
Hello, Paxicles! Looking over the BBC, it seems they finally charged 4 people over stealing a golden toilet. What?
Wait, what?
I just glanced over at chat, and that's what I saw Scotsman talking
They
about.
finally charged 4 people over stealing. Feel like there's more to that story that needs to be told.
Yeah, I think so too.
Is my audio working now?
Yes.
There we go. Now we can hear you.
There we go.
Can I chop down this beacon?
Not quite.
I just got showered in dirt.
Well, it could be worse.
That's what I was just about to say.
It could have been a lot worse.
Could be.
There we go. 2019, someone stole a £5 million golden toilet. They finally found someone to charge with the theft. A golden toilet?
So have they not found the toilet? I'm very
The police have
confused by
nothing
this
to go
story. Oh.
I'm waiting for that.
The police have nothing to go on. That's amazing.
And the thing is, I probably wouldn't have even bothered if it weren't for the fact that I've got you here and I know how much you appreciate a good dad joke.
That was well done.
I'm proud of myself for that.
Well, they obviously have something to go on now, or they wouldn't be charging someone.
I don't know. Police in the UK right now, they could have just decided on a whim.
Honestly, our legal system's starting to turn into the Phoenix Wright games.
I think there's more competence in the Phoenix Wright game.
Oh God, yeah. You've got
Phoenix
you've got
Wright, attorney at law.
Well,
You not know those games?
in the Phoenix Wright games, you've got a prosecuting attorney who will suddenly start prosecuting their star witness because they've determined that the star witness was actually the guilty party, and they'll start defending the accused because they've realised the accused is innocent.
Isn't that most legal shows?
I don't think they suddenly switch in the same way, so that you've ever.
That's true.
They don't, and you also don't generally have a prosecuting attorney on the stand as the accused, prosecuting the actual trial's prosecuting attorney alongside the defense attorney. After
So where does Cosmic want the birch?
I appreciate the fact that I've given all that spiel and you've just chosen to ignore it because it was too complicated.
No, I understood what you were saying.
Would it help if I told you that they just that they had finished cross-examining a parrot about 5 minutes before this? My autopsy has been updated now, and I must show my shiny badge. Addy is a big fan of the Phoenix Wright games. I bought them on Steam specifically so he could play them on my computer when he's over.
There we go.
I cut down the floaty trees. They were offending me.
No, that's fine. They were going to come down.
So I figured
there was a parity error. Dear.
Oh, Scotsman, a man after my own heart. I'm waiting for the wait a minute from Addy. Or something to that effect. Oops. Not there. Not there.
Are you closing this tunnel lane with anything?
Yes. Oh,
I figure once you get the tunnel interior built, you can landscape the top to whatever specification.
Yeah,
whatever specifications you need.
So the ground will be a continuation of what we've currently got. And then I want to try and
Hi.
Hi.
Where did you two?
Fancy meeting you in this tree.
What?
Oi!
I didn't do anything. Not my fault.
Instamine was not playing nice with me. Sorry. That was not.
Me, will you?
Don't worry, Pax. I got revenge for you.
Thank you. I'll get revenge of my own, but you know.
I know you can, but I was trying to be helpful.
There's a lot of mobs up here.
Leave me once, shame on me. You. You can try twice shit on me.
Yeah, so what was I was trying to explain what I was going to do with the interior, but I was struggling with
Yes.
the words, and then I was too excited to mine the ground out from under Elkhorn. So I'm going to do, I think the base will be the same as what we've already got. Then the walls, I think I'm going to do
Incoming.
stone brick, transitioning to either deep slate brick or black stone brick, whichever one looks better as soot.
You could do both, and then you'll have a gradient.
Yeah,
Like put the black stone up at the very top, go through the deep slate down to the regular.
yeah. Do you think I'd need another thing?
Another thing.
Another block for the radiant. What do
Oh,
you
I
think?
don't know. It depends on how tall you're making it and if you want it curved or not.
Hmm. That is a very good point. You make a compelling argument, my friend. Unfortunately, you didn't help answer my question. What's that for?
Light? Why are you taking the lights out?
I'm trying to take the wall torches out.
I
Just
don't
the
have
wall
normal
torches.
torches, I've only got red ones.
Yes, I can see that. I am indeed making a tunnel mythical. Coal block and coal ore block. Mythical reckons. As part of the gradient.
Lava. I lava you.
Thank you. I mean, you did blow me a kiss in a DM the other day, so. Now, granted, I think you had just been texting your sister, so. I think we can
But for some
overlook it.
reason with my sister, she can't send me a message without putting a kiss on the end, and I picked up the habit when talking back to her. Literally
No.
no one else.
No, that's fine.
But it kind of annoys me because like that's not, you wouldn't do that in any other case in the world. Like if you were talking in person, you wouldn't go, "Hi, how are you?" "Oh, I'm good, thank you." Like it's not how conversations work.
No, but that was close. What?
To be fair, it'd be novel if you shot me accidentally.
It would, but let's face it, it wouldn't have been viewed as an accident.
In that case, I probably would have accepted it as an accident. I knew there was a mob there that I jumped in front of.
Whilst you're right, you won't go, "Hi, how are you?" Mwah. And then, "I'm good, how are you?" Mwah. That's my best kissing noise without just kissing into the microphone. I don't want to make that noise into the microphone. But think about how the French do it. They will say hello to each other and then kiss each other on the cheek.
Yeah, that's fine. That's hello, kiss, kiss.
Yeah.
It's not.
But it's not something.
Not, hello, kiss, kiss. How are you, kiss, kiss? I'm good, kiss, kiss.
Okay, no, putting it on the end of every text, mate.
That's what I mean. Like it's every sentence, and
Well, maybe you should complain to the culprit.
I get told that I'm like, my sister thinks I'm being sullen if I don't do it. So it's just become a thing I do. Where did Elk go? Suspicious.
In the train, apparently. Yeah, he's in the train, and I think he's AFK.
Yes. I think I might be coming up to the Elkord's dinner time, so.
The mental maths. Yes, it's 10 to 5. Oh dear.
What could the matter be?
Rockets. There we go.
You ever considered about spawn proofing the Pride Land?
Well, J. Price did file a complaint. She was ignored. So she spawn proofed.
There was a zombie breaking a door down somewhere.
Probably by the iron tower. Oh no, it's that door. Because that door's technically shut at the moment.
Oh.
But I know
It dropped down.
bunch of creepers hiding in the like tight corners of my train.
Isn't that turning into an old song by Holly Valance? I'm afraid you've lost me there, Scotsman.
Yeah,
Because
I think we've
I'm terrible with names.
We missed when that message came through, I think. So, Mythical's apparently going to start doing something randomly now. I'm not sure
Yeah,
what that.
it was the kissing thing was when the message came through. But I don't know the reference because I'm terrible with names. I don't know who Holly Valance is. I probably do. I just don't know.
I don't know the name
Like-
either.
Hey, Spider.
I'm thinking stairs in the top corners, but apart from that, I'm probably not going to curve this. The song is literally called Kiss Kiss.
Twitch just reminded me not to share passwords with Scotsman.
Well, that's kind of it.
You're at 2 hours, brother.
Thank you. No, I'm not. 5, 4,
Okay,
3,
5 seconds.
2,
Pedant.
1. Now I'm at 2 hours. I don't recognise the song title Kiss Kiss, but
Neither do I.
that doesn't mean anything.
Maybe it's Scotsman music.
Maybe it's Scotsman.
I don't know
music.
what that means.
No, I don't know either. I'm gonna pull it up just so I've got it.
I think it was because you DM'd me, Scotsman, and it came up and said, I didn't really read it all. It just said, "Don't forget to be safe and don't share your passwords," and then mentioned you.
I will look it up properly in a second. Right, I've got just 90 seconds for my ads to start. So let me.
Are you carrying on?
No, I won't be. I've got work in the morning. I'm just looking at Calendar Storm. Scotsman music would be the Chili Peppers. Okay, that's a good choice. Right. Thank you everyone for coming along. I know this ending might seem quite sudden. It doesn't feel like it's been 2 hours. It feels like it's been a lot less. Regardless, thank you for coming. Thank you for all the support from every single one of you. Just being here, bits, subs, gift subs, all of it. Absolutely fantastic. I love you all. Thank you, Pax. Thank you, Elcorn, who is currently AFK. Thank you, Jay Price. I'm not sure if she's lurking in chat, for the help you've given me on the server. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you, Mythical. Jury's still out on if I'm actually grateful for Fluffy and family. It's not as bad as I thought, but I am so getting you back. Make sure you join the Finite in Discord that I share with Minipax and Elcorn. The link will appear in chat shortly. That's where you can get notifications when I go live and also chat with my awesome community who are all wonderful. I'm not biased at all. You can join us here on Infinity Cove at patreon.com/Joel Duggan at the $10 a month tier or the $15 a month tier if you would like to join the creative server as well. You can find me on YouTube at Hunter555. That's where VODs of old streams go before they expire here, in theory. In theory. That's going to be all for me. I'm going to send you on a raid to Calendar Storm, playing more Minecraft. Raid message is #HunterRaid, howling at the moon as always. Add in your favourite hype emotes. If you're a subscriber, make sure you use the wolf hype ones. And if you are not, then just use your favourite. Until then, I will see you folks all on Saturday if I don't find the time to stream before. Good night.